Hey guys, Trey Alexander with Fandango.com.
Hey, how are you?
Very good, very good. You know, I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I played Cowboys and Indians,
Yes.
not Cowboys and Aliens.
Yes.
So how do we incorporate the two here?
Well, we want a whole new generation of kids to grow up playing Cowboys and Aliens.
Aliens.
Just like yes. I mean, that's part of what's cool about the title, honestly, is that the phrase Cowboys and Indians is ingrained, in you from childhood. So the
Right.
minute you hear Cowboys and Aliens, you go, wait, what? I have to see that.
And one of the things we liked about the novel is the idea that you don't make the Native Americans the villains anymore. The idea that actually this external threat comes to bring the settlers and the Native Americans together. And that seems like a nice theme for today.
So enemies coming together for a common good.
Right.
We just can't do that in real life, but we can do it in the movies.
That's right.
Well, if aliens land, maybe we'll get our act together.
Right, exactly. What is some of the challenges? You take a graphic novel and adapt it to the screen. For you guys, what was I guess the biggest challenge for that?
It's the story structure. First of all, you want to be able to surprise an audience. So you want to change enough of what's there so that you don't know what you're going to see going in. You want to keep the themes, you want to keep the spirit, but how do you come up with exactly the right blend of the two? The comic book just gets right to it. And I think in a movie you want a little bit of a build-up and you want a little bit of mystery and a little bit of a twist. And so that's the tricky part. What belongs in the live-action version and what do you have to discard in any adaptation, be it a wonderful novel or be it a comic book?
Now, when you guys are writing the cowboy characters, do you have in your head like this could be potentially the John Wayne guy or?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I mean, I think the movie is paying very direct homage to a lot of the archetypes that come from westerns, and certainly John Wayne,
Steve McQueen.
You can't think of westerns without thinking of those names.
Butch and Sundance a little bit.
Okay.
So depending on what the scene is, you can kind of reference in your mind the voice that sort of fits right in. And then, of course, you have the iconic actors that we have. Eventually, you start forgetting who you were basing it on, and it starts becoming based on them.
Now, is the movie violent? I mean, is it more like a John Wayne, or is it more like the Wild Bunch, which I mean, more of a Peck and Paw?
It's a good question.
It's a great question. The violence has to feel real, but Peck and Paw is probably far bloodier than this movie will end up being.
Right.
And so again, it has to feel grounded, and it will feel grounded. But I think that level of carnage, at least human carnage, will probably not necessarily happen.
So, so the aliens are more or less the I guess the Mexican army that they would fight in their film.
The classic paradigm. Yeah. I mean, it's a larger force with superior firepower coming to just raise down, the land. And how do you protect it when all you have is a 6-gun or a Winchester?
Right. So we're going to see a lot of the old school type rifles and guns then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we've had some good historical consultants, and we're trying to keep the western part of it legit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hope you like it.
It's nice that you got this thing out of purgatory.
Absolutely.
I can't
We're
believe
so
it.
happy.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, man.
Goodbye. See you later.